Hello YouTubers. Right, I went to see Andy yesterday and he's not well at all. He spent, he was sleeping on and off for the duration that I was there, and he didn't have anything to eat. I haven't heard any phone calls. He normally phones me, but I haven't heard any phone calls today. I haven't had a phone call, so I'll probably phone him up later on today. Oops. And see how he is. But yeah, yesterday he just wasn't well. Wasn't well at all. And they gave him some looked like a red syrupy stuff. Well, put it this way, it looked that colour what he had, and he couldn't drink it because they took some blood off him and his potassium levels are low. So this stuff, it's potassium chloride what they gave him, and he couldn't drink it because with him thrown up, the acid it actually burnt his throat because he had the acid stomach, you see, as well. He would say it felt like a lump in his stomach, that acid taste, because he was vomiting black bile, what you would call it. And obviously the acid had burnt his throat, whatever. So when he was drinking the stuff, he couldn't drink it all, and it was burning his throat, so he had to have some sips of water, and that's what he was doing. He was taking sips of water. They put him on, he was taking codeine, yeah, by oral, paracetamol by drip, and something else by drip as well, you know, because like I say, he's still got this c. difficile, yeah, and so they're treating that, but because of his diarrhea and because of the sickness, you know, the like I say, Crohn's is just, but now I'm going to get on about the c. difficile. If you look up on the internet, yeah, you'll actually find out what causes it. Now, when I went to see Andy 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, when I first went to see him, the first thing that it said was that, oh, he's got c. difficile, and that's when they told me that I had to put on a plastic pinny, yeah, and wash my hands before I went in the room. And then somebody came in and actually described what it was and what, and they gave us like a pamphlet, and I was reading it, sitting reading it, you know, and I was actually shocked, right, at what causes c. difficile, and it made me mad as well. It actually made me mad. It was no fault of my own, yeah. Usually you would blame food poison or bacteria and, you know, stuff like that. And it was actually no fault of my own. Do you know what it's caused with? I'll tell you what it's caused with, yeah. It's caused with taking too many antibiotics. When Andy was at home, he was on antibiotics when he came out of hospital, yeah, and so he was only supposed to take them for a short length of time, yeah. Now, with him not being well, you know, his stomach cramps and things, they took him off him for a short time and put him back on him, yeah. This was only a short time, probably few days or less than a week. And he was on and off these antibiotics, yeah. And what antibiotics does, yeah, is in your body you got antibodies, haven't you? You got your immune system, yeah. It fights off infection. Your immune system, it fights off infection. Most of the time it does it itself, right? Just have to look after yourself. Now what antibiotics does is it kills off the bacteria that's needed, so it makes your immune system weak, and that's what's happened. It made Andy's immune system weak. His immune system couldn't deal with fighting off any infections that he got, and so obviously c. diff he contracted. The thing is, we were having people coming in, you know, like district nurses and things, yeah, and they were looking at his backside. I know they would wear gloves, yeah, and they would have this, you know, you can get that antibacterial stuff. It's like a foam or a gel that you don't need water, you just put on your hands, and do you know that actually doesn't work? That actually doesn't work for the c. difficile. That's why they suggest that you wash your hands with soap and water. Good old soap and water, yeah? Yeah. Oh, I was mad. I was actually angry to find out that the doctors actually helped this along. Not by trying to cure it, by bloody trying to kill him off. And that's basically what I think. The thing is, they have to use antibiotics to actually fight this infection as well. They're using a different type of antibiotic to fight the infection. So it makes it, because they said it sounds silly, it's caused with antibiotics, but yet they need antibiotics to fight it. They said it sounded silly, but you do. And like I say, his immune system isn't fighting anything off, and it feels to me as though he's not getting any better. But that's my opinion. I'll probably see somebody on Monday to find out exactly what's happening. Yeah. They said they would do a scan as well because of the vomiting. Sheba! Come here! Oops! Shite. 2 secs. Hey. Right. She's barking at people! Sorry I had to walk away from it there. And sorry about her, noisy bugger. Yeah. Like I said, when I went to see him yesterday, he was mainly in and out of sleep. He was scared in case he might have fell asleep and not waken up. But I haven't had any phone calls this morning, and she's moving the tripod. So I haven't had any phone calls, so what I'll do is I'll phone him up and see what's happening, because I'm going to see him tomorrow on Monday. Yeah. And there's something there's something else that bothers me, bugs me, yeah? There's something else that bugs me, and that's his family, yeah? Now, his brother only lives just around the corner from us, yeah? And I never see him. Never see him. He doesn't even phone, you know? I understand that his sister's busy. Yeah, she's busy. But when he has a brother that only lives around the corner and doesn't come to see him, I haven't seen head nor hair of him, you know? So, like I say, I don't know his phone number, so I can't phone him to find out, because even if he had his mobile phone turned on, well, he usually turns his mobile phone off. Every time we phone him, it goes onto answering machine, or you can't get in contact. The only number I know is his house number, and I don't know whether he's in there all the time or what. He never stays in. But it would be nice for his family to actually be concerned at some point, you know? Be concerned. I mean, Christ, I only live round the corner from his brother. Yeah, like I say, it would be nice if they were concerned, but obviously they're not. I think the only time they would be concerned if they get a phone call saying that he died. Then they'll get the blame. And then I'll have a few things to say, I tell you. Right, I'm gonna go, because that's my rant as well, you know. But I'm hoping that they get to the bottom of, pardon the pun about it, but I'm hoping that they actually find out and then get to the point where they can cure him and he can be fit, up and about, you know, doing what he used to do and eating what he used to eat, you know. Yeah, but when I go in there, the vibe is, it doesn't feel good, if you know what I mean. I try to be positive for Andy. I do, I try to be positive, because at the moment he's not well, and he feels as though he's not going to get any better, and it'll be his last, you know. And I keep saying to him, no, you'll get better. But I'm hoping he does. Yeah, hoping he does. Right, I'm gonna go and speak soon, and toodaloo for now.